Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Facebook Live. My name is Kate, very proud owner of katefarrow.com. And here's Mia grabbing the phone. Say hello. Hello. That's it. So today's Facebook Live is about affirmations. So remember, hearts, likes, all that stuff. If you're watching the replay, then hashtag replay. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you get value, please let me know. Any questions in the comments, and share. So, share. That's right. So, on my email list, I actually did this email just a couple of months ago, but I've actually really updated it given my experience. Sorry, I'll get itchy nose. Given my experience with my new coach on the weekend. Mia, no, please. So I just wanted to share some additional points with you. So what exactly is an affirmation? Well, an affirmation is a positive statement that you make to yourself and repeat frequently. The reason that you feel a bit like a wally when you start doing them is because the statements that you make are not necessarily true. And however, they are a reflection of what you want to be true. So the thing is about affirmations, believe it or not, your subconscious brain doesn't know the difference between what you tell it is true or not, what has happened or not, and all that kind of stuff. So your subconscious brain can't actually work out what's happened or not, what's true or not. And this is really where the power of affirmations comes in. So when you start to make affirmations, stand up. When you start to make affirmations, you are basically reshaping your belief system. And because your subconscious brain can't tell whether what you're telling it is true or not, it just accepts that what you are telling it is true and right. So the other thing that your brain does, and this is for everything, every thought that you have, your brain tries to find evidence to support that thought. So what does that mean? Well, if you're feeling anxious about something, if there's something that's really worrying you and you spend a lot of time thinking about it, as most of us do when we're feeling anxious, your brain will actually try to find evidence to support your anxiety and the issue that you're having anxiety around. So if you're having anxieties about money, and that you have no money, then your brain will look for evidence to support the fact that you have no money. And literally it will scour everything. Everything in your life will be about, your brain will notice about the poverty or the lack of whatever, or, the fact that you might have a few debts, or that you don't have much money in your bank account. Your brain will literally find as much evidence as it possibly can to support your belief that you have no money. And it works completely in the opposite way as well. So if you have lots of positive thoughts about having loads of money, then your brain will work to find evidence to support that. And it will find evidence to support that you live in a world of abundance. So, it will start to, you'll start to appreciate all the things that you have in your life. You might find a penny on the pavement. You might get a letter from your credit card company saying that, although they've increased your credit limit, and you might not see this as a good thing, but it is your brain finding evidence and ways to support your belief that you live in a world of abundance. And so that's the power of affirmations. That is where the power comes from. So if you start telling your brain, start creating positive statements, then your brain looks for evidence to support those positive statements. And that's how you change your mindset around issues that you have. I mean, obviously there's some other work that needs to go in around that. But definitely making daily affirmations can help you on the road to transforming your belief system. So how do you do it? The first thing that you absolutely must do is write it down. Like anything, you must write it down. And one of the reasons that it gets it out of your head and it makes it concrete for you. Now, when you write your affirmations, they should absolutely be in the present tense, and they should be written as though you've already achieved it. And every single word should be a masterpiece, okay? It should be written in your own words, your own language, rather than having somebody else write it for you. So if somebody else does write your affirmations for you, then you just need to translate them into your own language. And you need to, when you say your affirmations, you need to believe it, okay? So the way to do that is, you know, to really get some emotion going into those affirmations. So you might want to do a bit of visualization around that. Mia, stop it. Leave it, baby, please. Leave it. I know, but leave it. It's okay. No, leave it. That's a good girl. And one of the other easier ways to build emotion into your affirmations is to do it when you're moving. So when you're out and about, say your affirmations, like when you're walking down the street, or you know, you might want to do some star jumps when you're saying them. And again, this all absolutely builds into making you feel a bit like a Wally when you're doing them. But that is the way to make them really, really powerful. And that's all to do with endorphin release in your brain. So endorphins are your happy hormones, and we automatically release happy hormones when we're exercising. You know, and I'm not saying that you need to go out and do, you know, a 10-mile jog or, you know, a 30-minute aerobic class, but, you know, just a couple of jumps on the spot, running up and down the stairs while you're saying your affirmations is all good for activating the release of endorphins. And then finally, you know, the next thing you need to do is repeat, repeat, repeat. You know, it doesn't work if you say your affirmations. Now, don't do that. I told you. If you say your affirmations, you know, every other day or every couple of days, every third day, you know, it just doesn't work that way. You need to say them at least once every morning or evening, and you need to say them as many times as possible during the day. Now, you know, there might be ways that you can build into your routine reminders in order for you to do that. But, you know, you need to be saying your reminders every day, multiple times a day. You know, and it doesn't have to be, you know, the whole statement. You might want to pick a key sentence out of each affirmation that you are making, and go with that. So that's how to write your affirmations and then actually carry out saying your affirmations. And, you know, it's really important to say that affirmations go hand in hand with the law of attraction. And so, you know, if you start believing, or if you believe the things that you're saying, then you start attracting that to you. However, that's also important to say that nothing happens without action. You absolutely have to take action. So, you know, whatever your affirmations are around, whatever your goals are in terms of the law of attraction, you have to take action around that, because if you don't take action, nothing changes. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you have got some value out of this video. If you have, you know what to do, all the likes, hearts and flowers. Let me know where you're watching from. If you've got value, then share. I'd be really, really appreciative if you could. And that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. And Mia, are you going to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye. Who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Mia. That's it. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.